in today's tutorial, we are gonna make this 3D scene into After Effects without using any Blender or any other 3D software. As you can see, this is the whole 3D headphones and all that. So without wasting any time, let's get into the tutorial. So hello everyone, in today's tutorial, I'm gonna show you how to work with 3D objects in After Effects without using Blender or any other 3D software. So before starting the project in After Effects, we gotta grab the 3D model which we are gonna using. So the scene which I'm gonna create is around sound, like how to get good in sound design. That's something we are creating the scene around. So I think I'm gonna go with 3D headphones. So I use Sketchweb for finding good models. For single particular model, like you can use multiple websites, but I think Sketchweb is the best, and you can get like the best models for free of cost. So you just gotta scroll few models, look which one looks good in terms of aesthetics and in terms of like texture also. Like this one seems pixelated kind of thing. This is too realistic, okay, and this is like kind of looks cheap in terms of texture. But yeah, just go through and let's see. I already kind of selected. I have one this. I want to use this, but you can just go through more. Okay, look what are the options you have. Because this one also looks nice. Okay, but I will be going for this video with this one. Just click on download. Make sure like the one you are downloading is free of cost. So some of them are paid. You can see. Okay, some of them are paid. Just find the one which is like good looking and it's not paid. So I'm gonna download. And while downloading, just remember the format you're gonna download. So we are not like working in Blender, so we can't download in OBG format or FPX. We gonna go for GLB because with GLB format you get the texture. So if I download OBG, I will not get the texture. I will just get the model which will be like gray. So just to get the textures with it, you're gonna download GLB. You can see the texture size. 4K means high quality. So let's just get this, and I already have it in the software, so don't need to worry about it. We're gonna come back to After Effects because that's the only asset we need from the internet. Okay, and just for the description of the scene, it's gonna be like really minimal, nothing crazy. So let's create comp. 30 FPS is kind of good. I will use push rush time to make it 24 something, but 30 is good for now. White color seems good. Fusion thing 10. Yeah, looks nice. I'll just drop the comp in the folders, and I already have asset. Okay, so one thing you gotta keep in mind, sometimes what happens like when you click on this, okay, like if you don't import it directly, what happens like if I delete it and I go back here and I try to drag it here, and now if I get it here, you will get this. So I'm gonna change the name. Don't need to worry about the name. Just make this like object size to make comp sense. Otherwise, you will not be able to see it properly, and it will have some issues in the render. Like it will be just too big for the comp. So just click on this, and it's according to the comp size. Now from here, you're gonna decrease the size again. And then 60 is nice. Then just give a rough, like the placement you want for this. You need something like this. We will animate afterwards, but for now, just seems good. That's how, like, that's the first step. We got the stuff. Like we got the 3D object in our scene, and looks really nice with the texture. Looks really clean. Okay, yeah. Let's drop this here. Now we will start building the scene. So as I said, the theme is how to get better in sound design. Okay, or how to do sound design. Let me see the sound design part. How to do the sound design like a pro. Okay. See with the center. Okay. And in the start, like I kind of forget to show the reference. I might like complete this whole thing and then show the reference at the end of the day, and like while I'm editing the video, can fix it. But if I don't show it, then it's a good, like you can see at the end how it turns out, and it will turn out really good. Just make sure you stick till the end and just follow with me the tutorial. Okay, I changed the font. You can see the font if you want the same thing. Like sound design, I think it should be in a font. Let's drag it down in the position. So I just drag it down, make it center. The text behind. And it should be good considering the size. And just make sure your placement. So I think this space kind of seems good for the placement of this. How to do? So some of you might not know, when it comes to scene, I approach it like we're gonna place the objects, not gonna touch animating or anything. We're gonna place everything, and we will animate, and then we will do all the effects which are required, and then let's just export it. It's done. How to do sound design? I just copy and paste this. Like a pro. Okay. We can go for like really small size and fit it around here. Doesn't look bad. You can match the size. That also looks nice. But okay, and let me just put this and here. Okay, and then we will copy paste this multiple times as in the size. I'm gonna put them in the corners. Might look a bit nice, kind of empty. Let's grab it and get this here. The rotation, the size, changes in the size. Okay, I will blur them out if required. I can remove them also. That's another thing. So overall, I'm gonna keep the whole thing really clean and simple. You can add multiple objects, like if you want, you can add those sound notes and all that. That also is a really nice addition to this. Okay, but I think this is pretty much how I will do, because that's like the style for this. Now comes the, like, everything is set, not really crazy. Okay, like few minutes for this, but yeah, just and gonna animate them. For animation, just open the rotation panel. It's kind of same as like when you convert stuff to 3D objects. Like really simple, nothing too complicated. If you want to do them, just make sure one thing, like you can't create a whole scene of 3D objects. Like you can't add the ground and the character, and that's for Blender. But in After Effects, you can just play around with single objects like this. It's like pretty much what After Effects allows us to do. Now rotation is there. You can add one for position also. Okay, and yeah, and just go around second. Let's animate the center one first. Make it like this. For them, I think these are like just implemented, so we don't have to do a lot. Just animate them into one direction. That's it. Okay, so I think the one direction for them should be like this one, opening out. like this, and this one also in the same motion. And just push them until your scene is around 5. Don't change even like those, it should be fine. For this position, just go a bit backwards. Okay, then we can go to F9. Like this. Okay, we got this. You can do a match cut if with the previous frame if you want. Okay, and after this, we will do another animation. So, around this animation, we will bring how to do sound design, and then there's another like zoom in switch will be for like a pro. Okay, so just add keyframes around here. And this might be turning into that style, like 3D style kind of thing, but let's see. Okay, now we just gotta turn this all the way to the opposite. Okay, it's like this, and then it's like this. Again, same animation. Right, it changes. Okay, seems orientation. Move this, copy and paste around here. Now it should look something like this. Okay, for the text, when it's around here, we can bring this auto to sound design like a pro, and this around how to do sound design like a pro. You can actually do the same thing for the backward things also. I think it will be nice. Okay, I think like this will work. This thing I did first, when it's just like one thing, like you don't want to rotate this for the next time, but if you want to rotate this for the next time, you got to rotate them also according to the next scene. Let me tell you the reason. This might be a bit confusing, but when you look at this now, this doesn't go well, like this. Doesn't go well, so we gotta change them also. It can match this. So match this. Smooth inwards. Or maybe more outwards. Maybe just to get the focus on the center, we can remove. I think that will be nice. Just let's take a look at this. Okay, the text should come around here. Match the text with the timing of the speaker, and then just make a cut here. Seems good. Now might seem a bit of not good, and the reason is kind of still simple cause right now this whole thing is without any shakes or anything extra on the top of the effects and all that. Okay, we're gonna add effects real quick and complete this. So I think it's nice. Okay, let's get the effects. Adjustment layer, so one will be one adjustment layer if fake. Okay, one adjustment layer for minimax, it's really good. cute effect for making transition. Minimax. Let's just change the color. I will apply texture on top of them. Like now, everything is done. Yeah, just add cherry on the top. Mix. Really good. Another adjustment layer for posturize. Yes, posturize time. Clean. Gonna adjustment layer. Fix the levels. Also, color levels okay if it's required. And let me think of any. I don't think deep blue is required for this kind of scenes. That looks a bit more bad. Like deep blue with the white background. Looks not too good. I think this many effects should be nice. So first of all, we're gonna create the shake, which is kind of easy. You gotta apply transform, and on top of the transform, just apply the slider control. This is a trick I learned on the internet. I don't remember the name, but I really wanna give the credit to the guy. Let's see, but yeah, really cool trick. You can do this without any plugins for that shake, which you can get from Borex plugin, Safari plugin. So what you gotta do is position, and you just click on this like alt and click. When you grab this, okay, before doing anything, you just got to tap twinkle 6 dash, and then you just got to grab this and get this on the second. Now let me just open slider control, and I gotta write this again because you can't leave this on between comma slider control. Okay, and now what you gotta do is just go to the point you want to make shake. So I think this is the first point where I want to make the shake. So go to this and slider control, animate on the 0. Okay, 3 frames back, animation 50, then you just go 9 frames ahead of it and just 0. Graph is kind of easy, like you don't even have to understand what it is, just understand like this shows the speed how it's gonna go. Okay, so right now it's like it will start smooth, hit a point and then just go slow, something it will be like this. Okay, so the shake is a lot. Let's go for 30. So one more thing, we can add a zoom in thing. Zoom in and out. Kind of zoomed in the start, okay. So let's just add transform. I think you gotta connect everything to a null. Now might work really good. Get a null top of everything. And just scale it down. And just one more thing, wait. Let me just remove the position keyframe. We haven't done anything with the position, and it might mess up what I'm about to do. Okay, so actually what we're gonna do is pull them around the corners a lot more. So when it zooms in, you don't even see them. That's the third part about this. Okay, so we can animate the scale. Just match it with relate this and match with this. country. Plus, if you want, you can enable this. Okay, and then when it switches again, you can just copy paste this again and match the grid point here. Here, just go for 90. Let's zoom in again. Here, it will be 100 and like this. Maybe 105. And it should look something like this. How to do sound design like a pro. Actually, maybe if you don't want to add shake, you don't have to, okay? Because shake kind of adds, more of that, moves out of the style, But depends, from preference to preference. If it's going for walk style, you can just go with adding this and adding the text and just animating them with slide in, slide out, and that should be fine. But that's one of the example how you can like use this 3D, okay? And one more thing, um, when you own out, we're gonna apply some effects on this, like drop shadow and all that, but we can't apply them right now because of the issue. We'll fix that. So first of all, let's see if this is good. Wait, this is good, but only one thing which is kind of noticeable if you see. Gotta make this like this. Okay. Maybe the shake is a lot. Just really small things, not too much. Then we can go for the minimax. So what minimax is gonna do, it's a really cool thing which you just go to minimum, and now if you increase, kind of blends everything, just go for the vertical and max it is maximum. Hmm. 500. Just gotta change the settings. So I like this. 15. Red. Green. Let's go for alpha, and just go for the dark and blues and the color. Okay. Now we just gotta animate it with this. So what you gotta do is radius hue, and just open this and go here and just keep going like this, and yeah. Now you just gotta change the values. Here you gotta change it to 0 and 0 again, then 0 again and 0. I think it should be fine. Okay, it should be fine. And after this, we just gotta make it smooth. I think I'm just stretching the video tutorial, but sometimes I think I'm just going a bit fast or maybe slow. So I think it's time to wrap this up. Almost done. Just make these fast changes. I might speed up this keyframe process if it's required, but it's easy. Just same thing which we did with that point, go slow. Yeah, take a look. Okay. And I think for the last here, this we can add a new thing like by new thing what I mean is add this like this and we can just go real fast. Path, select, wait a second, select these two, select, wait, what else, select this, select these two, drag them down like this. I should have done some that, you know, curve the path, but it's fine, I guess. It's fine, just for the example, it's fine. Increase the size a bit, copy, paste, and just get this here, here, and then this one also here. Just make it. What I'm doing is just to explain, we are gonna add some shadows. Just looks nice. I just remember it doesn't look good with this. Okay, just make a recomp of this and then solid black black matte. Wait, I did the track matte wrong way. Go for this. Let's do this and drag this. Go to null. Make cuts like this and yeah, just add what it is. Gaussian blur. Make around here. And for this, just decrease it to 40. 30 maybe. And Gaussian blur, we're gonna increase this. I applied on the wrong one. Apply the Gaussian blur on this so the edges that's kind of smooth, you know. So let's go for 30. And that's pretty much it. I could have increased the shadow length like around here, but it's fine. As a this is for the tutorial and it should be fine. You applied shake, minimax is there. PS posterize time 24 should be fine. Wait a second. Okay, and then go for levels. Just apply the levels. I mean, we don't want to confuse it with this. Just apply 5 and just adds a bit of darker tone. And for the headphones, just apply the effects on the one of them, which is the center one, and then we can just copy paste. Okay, wait. Levels 5 and then go to headphones. Yeah, I just remember we can't apply directly on them, so I gotta take a help of adjustment layer, which comes with this but drop shadow. Uh, 60 and 20. Now this is okay. So this is another thing. If you want to add anything in this, you gotta go back to the start, recompose all of them. You can't mess around with the animation. If you want, you have to go through the recompose one. That's another thing which I wanted to tell you about the 3D stuff. And yeah, the tutorial is like 30 minutes. I don't know like how these simple things get to 30 minutes, but whatever. You make it like this, then just apply wiggle position 10, And then I think that's pretty much it. You can apply white green, but we can apply that at the end. Select, that's it. Okay, now it's around everything. It should work fine. Now after everything is done, copy and paste this on here. Just delete this. But I think this is fine. Looks good. We got the green on top of it and really good. Now you can see the final version. Okay. Actually, I can use this final version thing like this. Final, and so that's how we create this whole thing, and that's how we use like 3D objects. You can use any other objects you want and create something like this, okay? And just focus more on like 3D object is this fun part, like just importing this 3D object was the starting of the 5 minutes, but creating this scene took the half of the time. But pretty much just focus more on the placement of the stuff, okay? And yeah, you can pretty much use any 3D objects you want, and that's pretty much for it. Today's tutorial. Okay, I will try to post more stuff. Just been like for the past months been busy with other stuff, so now I'm kind of free. I will start posting more on the YouTube stuff, okay, and bring some good tutorials, guys. And also one more thing, okay, so just one more thing, like if you want to learn more about editing and like a personal brand, you want to get clients, you want to make money to freelance in general, I'm in a great community and it's really good. Like I'm not getting sponsored by them, just community is so good, and I think it will be really good addition to your journey as a freelancer. So if you can join it, it can like help you a lot in terms of community. It's really good. I've been it. I've been in it for like past year, and I think it helped me a lot in terms of like getting clients and learning. So I think if you want to join that and learn more about it, you can just check out the description. But the only thing I can say, it's like I can't even say it's not just about course and all that. The community aspect of it, it's really lovely. Okay, so if you want to join that, you can just check out the description. Everything is there. My link is there. You can just join it.